is a program that we call Enable Youth. And this program addresses two key strategic issues as highlighted by the youth. It deals with the issue of incubation, mentorship, and nurturing, because the youth said they didn't have the skills. And also it tackles the youth of the issue of affordable financing. And just to debunk it a bit, Enable Youth, we did a call for proposals last year in November. And we shortlisted 900 youth. The first cycle, we were targeting 520 youth. And we want to take these youth through an incubation process so that they can be able to develop enterprises along the agricultural value chain, be it in fisheries, be it in livestock, be it in crop development. We want them to think as broadly as they can. And, just being able to help them develop enterprises along the value chain. And once we take them through incubation, because the first cycle of incubation will be taking part in March this year, we've already shortlisted 900 of them, and in 2 weeks' time we'll be going through the interviews for shortlisting, and through this particular incubation center, we have what we call the accelerators and also the standard. Accelerators are those youth who are already in the agricultural value chain, but we just want to put in some bit of investment in terms of knowledge, and then they can be able to accelerate. And then we also have not only incubation, but we also have within the same program a financing model where we've set aside 500 million to give at 0% interest rate. We also have 900 million to give at 5%. And also we've set aside an 800 million fund for the risk guarantee fund to make commercially available 5 billion for the youth in agriculture to be able to access. So that is one of the interventions that we've done in terms of us being able to, get the youth involved. And the target for this particular program is the youth who are already diploma holders and degree holders. Again, in the spirit of leaving no one behind, we've also developed programs, the likes of KCSAP and NARIG. These ones are running concurrently in 45 counties. NARIG is in 21 counties, KCSAP is in 24 counties. Of course, all of them address the issue of production and productivity with a component of building resilience. And by designing these programs, as much as we are targeting the general farmer, we have a policy such that we have mainstreamed the issue of youth address in all the particular programs that we're implementing within the ministry. So this one targets youth who may not have had the privilege of going to campus or colleges, who are not diploma holders. These ones we are addressing youth or giving them grants and also capacity in terms of the group perspective. So we have a whole range of programs that are addressing if it's capacity, if it's financing, if it's the issue of building infrastructure. So we have a whole range of programs which are addressing.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you 3 questions. One, what criteria did you use to choose the 900?
Okay. We did an eligibility criteria where we listed, you have to have a degree or a diploma. Then, of course, we set aside you need to also have been cleared from the HELB board loan. You need to have had an interest in the agricultural value chain. So you needed to demonstrate all those traits before you made an application and be shortlisted. Did you
list the sort of things that they must exhibit?
Yes, it was already drawn clearly in the criteria.
And how widely spread was this message?
Actually, the target, because the national government under the Ministry of Agriculture, we are the implementing agent. We are targeting youth from across the country because it's a nationwide program.
Yes, but what method have you used to ensure that the youth all over the country have actually heard and understood what it is that you're doing?
Yeah, we did a sensitization, of course, through the county governments. And normally what we do when we have a new program is we call the county government through the ministers, what we call the CECs. Those are the county ministers. We do a sensitization. We also do the sensitization at the sub-county level and also the ward level, such that this messaging is translated all the way to the grassroots so that the youth can be able to know there's a program which we're already calling a call for proposal and for them to be able to make application. Again, we also did float the call for proposals through the digital platforms where we shared across all the counties, because we have a caucus, a CEC caucus, where we interlink between the ministry and the county governments through COG.